Shalom Akim. Shalom Yasharallah. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakhakwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us His truth to rule well. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is coming back. And as we all know, things are speeding up. We're faithful and hopeful that this is the end. And things that are being shown to us are the signs that have to come to pass, man. All right, but the end is not yet. All right, this is only the beginning of trouble and sorrows, man. All right, but this is 2nd Ezra 13, talking about how everybody's gonna be so afraid when Yahweh Shai comes back. All right, through the power of the Father, which is Yahweh. All right, so everybody's going to be afraid when they look up and they see the chariots, man. They're going to look up and see the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and they're going to be afraid. All right, people are going to gather together to start a war with the Lamb. All right, so this is 2nd Ezra 13:1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, a man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. See, everybody that was under Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai looked up and they saw, everybody that's against Yahweh Shai, the anti-messiahs, which doesn't necessarily mean just one person. It's a bunch of people that are standing up against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and His word. All right, Yahweh and His word, which is Yahweh Shai, which is also a book, like it says in Hebrews, I believe it's in Hebrews 10, where it says, "Lo, I came in a volume of a book. It is written of me." And that's Yahweh Shai, man. All right, but everybody's gonna be afraid when they look up and they see the chariots, which the world ignorantly calls UFOs. All right, and it says in verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burned that heard his voice. All right, so that's the lasers, the chariots. This place is also going to be burned down by the ICBM missiles. All right, the like it says in the scriptures, the earth and the heavens shall pass away. All right, with fervent heat. So with fervent heat, the elements are going to be melted, man. All right, and that's through the ICBM missiles and through the chariots, blasting these heathen, these anti-messiahs. All right, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven. All right, the four corners of the earth. There were people gathered against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And that sea, it's talking about the sky, all right, the waters. I said, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. And that's the chariot, all right, that's the chariot. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet dost fight. All right, so these people are going to be so scared. They're going to be scared out of their pants, but they don't have any other option but to fight, man. Like that movie Independence Day. You see all these movies that they're setting up, that the so-called white man is setting up about these UFO invasions and about these chariots coming down to have war. They're setting that up so you can have that in your mind, that they're coming back to set war against you, so that you're going to be afraid and fight. All right? They know what's going down, man. They know what's really going down, all right? The high elite, they know really what's happening. They know that the chariots are the so-called UFOs, and they try to keep it a secret and make it look like it's a bad thing, which it is to them. But to the men of the Lord, it's a good thing, man. That's why it says, look up and your salvation shall be near, man. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is coming back, and we know it's through those chariots, those so-called UFOs. All right, it says and yet dost fight. All right, they're going to be afraid, and they're still going to fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, and he neither lifted up his hand, nor held the sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. All right, but like it says in Revelations, the red dragon was cast down, was cast out. All right, and there was no longer place for him in the heavens, man. All right, and that's talking about Esau. All right, Esau is that red devil. All right, which like Elder Tahar was talking about, I believe it was this morning or last night. You know, NATO and the EU, you know, the European nations, which ultimately are Edomites, you know, these so-called European nations, they're going to make war with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, they're going to be afraid to make war, man. And there's going to be a lot of Jakes that fall among them too. All right, and those 2/3 are the ones that didn't believe. All right. It says, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, everyone. All right, so everyone's going to be burnt up, man, that go up against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and the smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid. All right, so Ezra was afraid, man. When all these things were happening, you know, that's a scary dream to see all these people dying, and then the chariots, you know, overcoming everything, man. It's a scary dream to see, you know, it's because it's violent. All right, the what is that? You know, the end of times, it's gonna be nothing but darkness, man. All right, those days are nothing but darkness. There's no light in it. All right, it says, verse 12, afterward saw I the same man come down from the mountain, and call unto him another peaceable multitude. And there came much more people unto him, wherefore some were glad, some were sorry, and some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awakened and said, Thou hast showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai received those that went into slavery, man. You know, through the reincarnation, we came back, and, you know, following after Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we were called to be those hopeful elect, man. You know, Lord willing, I'm part of the elect, but that's what it's talking about, man. The hopeful elect were called the peaceable multitude. All right, but also a lot of these Edomites are going to go into captivity, into slavery. All right, they're going to know what it's like to be tortured. You know, there's going to be a double unto her as she did to you. All right, and it says, show me now yet the interpretation of this dream, for as I conceive in mine understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. For they that were not left were in heaviness. Now understand I the things that are laid upon the latter days. The latter days, you see. So this time is coming, man, which shall happen unto them and to those that are left behind. All right, those that are left behind are going to go through Jacob's trouble, man. All right, so from there, let me go to Daniel 12:1. And at this time shall Michael stand up, a great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And that's the Israelites, man, the Jakes. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that time. All right, so in this time, there has never been a trouble like that yet, man. Like there's going to be, all right? And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, so if you're not even destined to be saved by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, there's nothing that you could do to change that. All right, it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. All right, so those when you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, what do you have to do? All right, there was a brother in LA, and he did a live show a while back, and it was with different brothers from brothers in the Americas, and they were talking about how to the truth, and the truth be Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but to the truth, there's different stages, man. All right, you have your first stage, which is your white belt. All right, you learn that you're a Hebrew Israelite. All right, and there may be more things that come to that. It might even be the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, then there's a second stage. There's a third stage and fourth stage. All right, and the way that he was setting it up was by saying in karate, you start out with your white belt. All right, and then you have to go through these other colors, and then eventually you'll get to the black belt, which is the mastery. All right, but he's saying a lot of us are still babes, man. And as a babe, you have to eat that food. All right, you're not a master in the scriptures, man. So there's stages to this thing, And I've seen even women that just because they know precepts feel like they have some type of power over a man. All right, and because they know precepts, they feel like, oh, okay, I can, say this, and this, but they don't have the understanding. All right, with all thy knowledge, get the understanding, man, and that's what a lot of people need. But in these stages, you have to know. You have to know who your power is, and you have to be humble, man. All right, that's why it says, and many of them, verse 2, that slept in the dust of the earth shall wake. All right, so those that were through the reincarnation, man. All right, there was this old Mayan, it was this older man. He was a Mayan, and he was being interviewed, and the last thing he said was, when they asked him, hey, what's something that you want to say to the future audiences, or what's something that you would want to say? And he said, when the grandparents went to sleep, they prophesied and they said that they would one day wake up. And that's what this is talking about, man. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall wake. All right, shall awake. And that's what Israel is doing right now. They're waking up. Your Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans waking up to the fact that you're a Hebrew Israelite. All right, we're not associated with any of that, BS that black Hebrew Israelites. We're not black, man. All right, black is looked as evil, darkness, sorrow. All right, that's what black is seen as, man, and white is seen as beautiful, as light. All right, and that's why the so-called white man, all right, Esau, that's why he started setting up labels for different people, man. All right, that's why whenever you're driving by a so-called white neighborhood, you have your windows down, your doors unlocked, and when you drive by the hood, all right, the so-called black neighborhood, you lock up your doors, you roll up your windows, you drive by real quick, you don't make eye contact. And that's for that reason, man, because they want you to think that way. All right, everything is set up against you, Jakes, but you don't understand that. You still want to be following your daddy Esau, going back to Egypt. All right, you're always trying to turn back to spiritual Egypt, man. But those people are waking up, and some of those that wake up to everlasting life. All right, those are the elect, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. All right, so you're not gonna be an elite elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, you're gonna be in the kingdom, but you're gonna bear that shame with you, man. All right, verse 3, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars of forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And knowledge is being increased, man. Knowledge is being increased right now. All right, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai cares about this truth, man. And you should too. All right, if you're trying to seek your life, if you're trying to seek to live, if you're trying to seek to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, then that's what you have to do, man. Do the work. All right? And get as much food as you can, man, because, you know, this food is good, man. You know, the scriptures, talking about the scriptures, you know, fasting and learning up on your Hebrew, you know, and praising Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and going out to the highways and the hedges, making your videos, you know, just constantly being about Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, constantly just having that on your mind, you know, things related to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right, it says, woe to thee that spoilest and that was not spoiled, and that's you Edomites, man, and you heathen. All right, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. When thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. All right, so the end is coming, man. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is not playing. All right, so that's why he's telling you to read these scriptures. All right, read these scriptures. Be filled with that milk, man. All right, this is jumping down to verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of thy salvation. All right, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. And that's the beginning of knowledge, man, when you fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, behold, their violent ones shall cry without. The ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly. The highways lie waste. The wayfaring man seizeth. He hath broken the covenant. He hath despised the cities. He regardeth no man. All right, so that's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is coming back. So with that, Akim, I just want to say shalom. You know, things are being increased. You know, there's going to be a lot of death. There's going to be a lot of famine. There's going to be destruction coming this way. You know, we want to say, you know, that we're the hopeful elect, and we hope for peace to come, which there will be in the kingdom. But for now, it's nothing but business, man. And that business is death and destruction. All right? We're not out here preaching peace, love one another, and let's all be friends and make America great again. You know, this is all bullshit, man. So the truth is coming, man. And by the truth, I'm talking about Yahushai. Yahushai is coming back. So with that, Akim, I want to say shalom. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes of Israel. And as always, giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Shalom.